We know that golf is a game played by all different size and shape golfers of all different ages, right down from kids up to elderly golfers, or people who don't play any other sport but still can play golf. And the reason for that is we can all swing in our own little way, and we can all hit the ball in our own little way. Because we can swing in our own little way, we can find a way of making our movement that's different to, let's say, the world's best players. Sometimes the fault that golfers have is they all try and copy the world's best players, and then they wonder why their game is struggling, or physically they're struggling, or maybe even prone to injury, because we're not all Tiger Woods. We shouldn't all swing like Tiger Woods, and I think golfers need to understand and appreciate that. And one of the big changes is this movement from the legs coming up through the body. So if I stand to the golf ball here and turn my upper body as far as it can go, I can get to about here before I start to need my knee action. Now for a junior golfer, let's say a younger golfer, they might feel that they can actually get further round without moving their knees. But a senior golfer might feel like they can only get a tiny distance before they're moving their knees. So if I was to look at a photo of the world's best players, and certainly young athletic golfers, they might be able to get all the way around here, 90-degree shoulder rotation, with no knee action. An elderly golfer tries that, he's going to put his back out, he's going to struggle to make that rotation. So at some point we need to make compensations, and it's at this point we're going to start to use the legs and the hips and the knees more efficiently to allow that backswing to turn a little bit further. So for a lot of golfers, as we wind up the upper body, we're going to get to a point where it starts to feel tight. That's when we want to let that lead knee start to move forwards a little bit. It starts to come in front of the trail knee as we start to engage some hip rotation. And as we create that hip rotation, it actually allows for more shoulder rotation. So without knee action, I can only get to here. With knee action, I can create my fuller backswing turn. So allow that lead knee to move forwards. It kind of moves out towards the golf ball. So it's turning back here, lead knee moves forwards, and then from there drives back down through impact as it pulls back away from the golf ball. So let that lead knee drive forwards and then back out again. Now if you don't use your knee action and you've been told to keep your knees perfectly still, you might feel a little bit restricted in that action, and that's going to restrict how far you can hit the golf ball. But if we can hit a shot here, just focus down on that lead knee, watch how it'll move in towards the golf ball and forwards, and then back out towards the target. Allowing your lead knee to do that will hopefully create a little bit more ability to turn in the backswing, a little bit more power and better golf shots.